No, no, no. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Good Guys podcast. I'm your host Rishi, and I'm joined here today with our amazing co-host, resident best friend, and chicken sexer, Ryan.
Why the fuck did you call me that?
Do you know what that is? It's someone who just
No.
the sex of a chicken. So you just kind of sit there all day just saying, male, no, female, female, male, male. That's why I get paid the big bucks. Female. No, oh, no, no. Female. Just 9 to 5, man. You got to get that money.
Dude, I thought you said that I had sex with chickens.
You realize that that's what I wanted you to think. Here's the thing. No one understands how much thought goes into the small things here. The overall episode, no, nothing. Zero thought. But the small things. It's the small things that count. So what I
like
thought
fucking
about
chickens.
I literally did research and I was like, okay, what is the weirdest thing I could call you? And I just started like saying random things. I'm like, nah, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I was gonna try like saying like you're like a president, but I was like, president best friend. He is Bill, resident best friend. You know, Bill Clinton, Ryan. It's like, nah, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't like flow. I was like, okay, well, what are some like weird professions? And there's like armpit sniffer. I'm gonna use that later, maybe. Some other ones that I learned about. So there'll be multiple people like Johnny Sins, but and then I came.
Sorry, who?
Don't worry about it.
Who?
And then I came across like chicken sex, and I was like, that's like the weirdest thing to call someone who determines the gender of a chicken.
Yeah, why call him the chicken sexer?
Like calling someone the babies.
Okay, no, worse. You made it worse.
No, but okay, am I not wrong in that? Because it's like
you should be.
That, like,
you should be wrong.
They're making it needlessly more uncomfortable.
You're
just calling it that. Just call it chicken gender determiner or just CGD.
The genderizer.
Chicken genderizer, done. That just sounds like you blend it up.
Exactly. It rhymes with tenderizer. Which is what you do.
Time for the daily chicken tenderizer. It just sounds violent.
You're next. Ow, I just injured my arm.
You're next, big boy. And you're going to be going to Mickey D's.
Yeah, hi guys. I'm honored to be in the podcast.
we got. See, that's the whole point. I would try to think of something that would just get you immediately. It was like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Goddamn chicken sexer.
Yeah, that's who you are from now on.
No, from now on. Hang on, I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for watching and sticking to the.
No.
Oh my god. Oh wow, it's like. Oh. What?
No, nothing. I'm just being stupid. I want to show you something.
Oh, please go ahead.
All right. So during Halloween, our RA, he hid these like 3D printed skeletons all over the dorm hallway, and whoever found them got to keep the skeleton like as a prize. And I found one, but he's not in the best of conditions.
Like some Saving Private Ryan stuff. What is going on? He's just missing a leg and an arm.
I smacked him when I found him, and his fucking arm and his leg fell off. And one other guy helped me, Ruhai, because it was on the ceiling, right? Ruhai picked me up, and I smacked it off the ceiling. So
thinking that, of course, this 3D printed skeleton surely will survive.
Yeah, but he got the arm and the leg, and I kept the rest of the skeleton. So
it's the memories that count. It's the memories.
Yeah, you could almost say that whole interaction cost this little guy an arm and a leg.
No, I hate you.
I'm fucking hilarious, Chief.
I didn't expect that coming. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Because I'm not.
This is what you get for calling me the chicken sexer, okay?
Oh, that was smooth. I gotta give it to you. That one was smooth. That was smooth.
Based on what?
Oh.
Wood-fired pizza? Where's pizza gonna go get a job now? Okay, yeah, that one was weak.
Oh god.
Shrimp fried rice? You telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
Well,
My fucking roommate hates me because the first time he was eating shrimp fried rice, I said, yo. I'm like, what you eating? He goes, oh, shrimp fried rice. And I'm like, oh, you telling me a shrimp fried that rice? And he fucking pauses, chewing into his fucking rice.
it's just
And he just pivots his head slowly.
wait. You asked me just
Hey, man, what you eating?
shrimp fried rice.
Ah, damn. They really let anybody fry rice these days, huh? Yeah, that was it. That's the whole fucking thing. Now, whenever he goes out to eat, he just stares at me. I'm always like, hey, what'd you get? He's like, oh, Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, oh, you should have gotten some shrimp fried rice. He just goes, no.
He just can't eat it for like the rest of his life.
No, he can. He just can't tell me.
Every time he has shrimp fried rice, he's like, what you eating? Losing it. Just like 40 years old, wife and kids just having a nice dinner.
Dude,
oh, honey, what you make? Shrimp fried rice.
No.
Honey, lock the door. Let's get the kids. What's wrong? He's back. Hey, just hear a. Hey. Just wait. It's just.
Rishi.
Hey.
Rishi.
What you eating?
Rishi, you seriously think I would use the fucking door?
That's true.
Jumps in through a window. You telling me a script fried this rice? Damn it, Ryan!
And it's just the wife gets just screaming, and this guy just trying to beat. Oh my god.
Yeah. He just stares at me like, sir, we changed our identities 3 times. How do you keep finding us?
We are literally in the middle of Russia. What are you doing?
We're under U.S. witness protection. How did you find us?
We're on a black site. What are you doing here?
Oh yeah, that does remind me. I haven't been accosted by a homeless person in like a week, so that's gonna change very soon, I bet.
What?
Like the usual, like a homeless person walks up to you like, hey, you got spare change? And you're like, no, I'm a college student. And they're like, damn, bro. And then they leave.
They give you money. It's like, bro, you need it. It's like,
I've considered it. Not giving home, not like that interaction, but like just walking around.
Not giving homeless people money, Ryan. Wow.
I don't have money to give.
A really hard stance there. I've decided. My name is Ryan. You've said it. It's literally on video.
It's not on video.
Right,
shut up.
Literally recording. You don't understand.
I don't want to be mean to her.
No, but you literally just said you don't want to give.
All right, Rishi, delete this. Delete this.
You know what? You just continue with what you're saying. I don't know what you said. I didn't hear anything. Yeah, homeless people. Who's that? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what the fuck a homeless person is.
Just refuses to believe.
Man, why can't homeless people just buy a home? It just strikes a match.
Just burns everything. Oh, God.
Yeah, so I have been considering just walking around like growing my facial hair out and like just wearing like oversized t-shirts and seeing if people give me money.
Ryan, I mean, it's a terrible. You don't even need to do anything. Just walk out like you are right now.
Yeah, no, I actually look dapper.
I'm gonna say that again with this. Say that again. Why don't you say that again?
I said. I look dapper. Oh shit. Damn it. Fuck. Thank you. I'll be here all week unless ICE revokes my temporary warrant to live in the United States, in which case I will be here for 3 more days and no longer than that.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Speaking of ice, no. Okay.
Oh my god.
Speaking of ice, I got this brand new job. You have to promise not to be mad at me.
Ryan? Say that again. I'm gonna say that again for the class.
No, but seriously though, if a freaking knife cult can hire me, I think I could get a job as an ICE agent. I wouldn't want to get a job as an ICE agent because, like, I'm an immigrant. Like, my parents are immigrants, and like deporting
Wait, that
other
doesn't make you an
immigrants.
immigrant, does it? I don't.
No, it doesn't. I was actually born here. I'm a U.S. citizen legally, but my parents are immigrants.
Disgusting.
I should be saying that about you.
Absolutely. Why?
Because I'm the American and I'm supposed to be the racist one.
But I was born in America.
But you were born in America too.
Bro.
Why are you calling me?
We have been friends for what? Let's just count the years real quick. Everyone.
No,
let's know this.
Fucking...
5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade.
It's 13. It's 13 goddamn years.
10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. Well, this is our 14th. We're going on to our 14th year. We're going to start a 14th.
Wait, hang on.
Friends.
Wait, what the fuck? That was not 14. You did not put
this
up
is our
14
14th year. We're going to start our 14th year. So right now we finished 13. We're going to start our 14th because by now-ish in 5th grade, we would have been friends.
9th.
Huh?
5th, 6th,
oh, yeah,
7th,
wait.
8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 9th. This is our 9th year together. You're the fucking stupid one.
It doesn't get rid of the fact that you should have known I was born. I brought this up, I think, to almost everyone. I was born in Blooming. Okay?
Then why the fuck did you act like you were born in India for 10 seconds for a bit?
I never did. I don't think I put on an Indian. Did I put on an Indian? Did I put on an Indian?
You called me disgusting, and I was like, why? What is it supposed to?
I don't know. I was gonna go on with the joke, and then you just kind of. I don't know what I was gonna say. You just said, "Yeah, at least I'm the American here." It's like,
I'm the American one.
I think. Okay, truth be told, I think out of the both of us, I am the most. I was born and raised for a majority, quite a bit of my life in a.
You mean the
community.
Most American?
Huh? The most.
You mean
American.
the most American? Yeah. Okay, that's probably true.
Because, where were you living? Where were you born and raised for like the?
I was born in Livonia. I want to say I lived there for a bit.
Where is that?
It's in fucking Michigan.
Where in Michigan? Where in like?
I have no fucking clue, dude. That's just where I was born. The type of
area it is.
We had white neighbors.
It's just the Midwest. I don't understand what part of that is supposed to be interesting.
It's in the fucking. It's Livonia, dude. So it's like, it's the part of Michigan that's not interesting because it's not Detroit.
Become human. I'm sorry. Okay.
You fucker.
But like
funny, but fuck you.
What type of place was it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, you've never been there again?
I went there once, but like no one else was there, and I still don't remember that.
Huh.
Like I was born in Livonia, but my fucking childhood stomping grounds was Aurora, Illinois.
I thought you lived in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but like that wasn't my childhood. I lived there for a year, dude.
You went from Michigan to Pennsylvania too?
All right, class, field trip, history lesson. Where the fuck did Ryan live? So, born in Livonia, Michigan.
Because I swear, I
stayed there for
born
2
and
years,
you
right?
lived quite a bit in Pennsylvania, and then you moved to Aurora. I never knew you were born in Michigan.
I was born in Michigan, Livonia. I moved to Peoria. This is around second grade, right?
Okay.
Either second or third. We'll decide later. No, second grade, definitely.
Yeah, second grade.
Then
second grade.
I moved to Pennsylvania for a year. I do third grade there.
Yeah, because
then I come back to Aurora
in 4th grade. No one wanted to be friends with you. I didn't want to be friends with you. We all thought you were weird.
4th grade, and then from there, I started actually growing up like a normal fucking human being. That's a lie. I did my best.
So the water is the reason you're like this. I get it.
What the fuck?
You were born in Michigan, man. Like, what am I supposed to expect?
You jackass. That's Flint.
I know. Okay,
Read a goddamn map.
I know. Let's see. So
No, I
was
gotta
born
take
in
this bit as far as I can. I'm sorry. No, continue in the background.
I'm scared. What are you gonna pull up?
Just a fucking knowledge, chief.
The fact that you weren't born in Flint, I know that.
No, not that.
But it's a whole. What? Are you gonna pull up when the Flint water crisis thing happened?
Do you want me to?
No. What are you looking up? I have no idea. Because if you're not looking up the distance between where you lived and where Flint was,
I am.
oh, that's what I asked. Like, oh, so are you
damn.
trying to tell me that you what? What is it?
It's only an hour's drive. Okay.
So really though, the water pipeline really isn't that far.
No, it's pretty fucking far. I'm closer to goddamn. No, you want to know what you should have said
my
instead?
God.
That would have
What?
made more sense. You know what you should have said that would have made more sense?
What?
That's really close to Detroit, Ryan. No wonder you're so fucked up.
But the thing is, in Detroit, the whole thing is you can't have anything in Detroit. It's the whole thing. So you can't have a childhood. Oh my God, that's perfect.
Motherfuckers took my childhood. Can't have shit in Detroit.
Okay, no. So okay,
you were talking about Bloomington,
in middle of nowhere in Michigan, for all I know, because I don't.
No, it's real. It's not in the middle of nowhere because it's like a 30 minutes drive from Detroit, and it's really close to another place known as Detroit.
You were in the suburbs of the you were like the Aurora.
The Aurora of Chicago, yeah.
Okay. Oh, the Aurora of Detroit would be it.
No, the Aurora. Yeah.
Because if you're saying the Aurora,
I was trying
of Chicago,
to set.
You're trying.
I know. I was trying to set up a substitution math problem. That's
no. It would be. Oh, it's kind of like. So me describing Frisco to you would be, it's kind of like the Aurora Naperville of Dallas. So you understand, the distance and the type of infrastructure that's there. So
yeah,
it would be the Aurora Naperville of Detroit, because you're describing where it was, the distance, and maybe the type of people who live there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So where I was in Bloomington. So where Bloomington was, it was, let's just say, white. I mean, very white. I mean, when I moved to Aurora, I was surprised to see another Indian kid. Like, I came home, I think I came home like the first day saying, I told my mom, there's so many Indian people here. So that's besides the point. But you think that could be fine. That could be fine. But I had a lot of my developmental years, the key developmental years.
You had developmental years?
Development. It's in development. The most developed.
You had developmental years, Rishi?
Years.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to start shit. That's my bad.
That's a.
No, it makes sense. I was making fun of you because I was like, damn, you developed?
Okay, no, I really didn't. Okay, but the thing is, it's just that period. Okay, so you'll see why I did. You will understand why. I drank Dr. Pepper and enjoyed it.
All right. I mean, that's fair.
I still like Dr. Pepper. It just brings me back to my roots of dirt bikes, 4x4s, paintball guns, and the Razor scooters that were banned because they could cause fires. You know, the ones where you step on the hill and the sparks come out.
Sparks.
Messed up sidewalks and roads. A dog named Gunner.
That's fucking metal. Gunner?
Yeah, he was actually the cutest. Oh my God, he was amazing. He was a boxer.
What breed?
He was a boxer. Okay. So this is how Midwest I was. I lived in a place with almost strictly white people, to the point where there was only one other Indian person there. That's it. Only one other. And like him and I just bonded because Indian. Mm-hmm. I drank Dr. Pepper and enjoyed it. I loved Dr. Pepper so much. Mm-hmm. There was a dog that knew me and I knew the dog. Dog and I were great. Gunner. It was not my dog, but it was a neighbor's dog. Dirt bikes, 4x4s. Like small town kids riding bikes everywhere. That's where I was. This town was. So I don't know if you've seen that. I think it's not Blackwater. It's like dirty. It's like with Mark Ruffalo. It's like the whole Teflon thing.
Did you just say Blackwater?
No, Ryan. I did not say no. I did not
you
say
just
Blackwater.
Say Blackwater?
Ryan, don't say it.
Did you just say? No, I'm kidding. I don't actually have my presentation open.
No,
did you say Mark Ruffalo Teflon film, right?
Yeah, no, if you've seen it, then you'd understand the type of place it was. It was like State Farm was there, and everyone there like worked for State Farm, or like some small businesses here and there that would
Dark
work.
Waters.
Huh?
The movie Dark Waters, right?
Yeah, Dark Waters. There you go. If you've seen it, it's actually a really good movie. I've become very paranoid of pans since then, of course.
Wait, pans or pants?
Pans.
Like metal pans.
Like cooking pans.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the type of place it was. And then I moved to Aurora. So the only difference was the house was bigger. And poopy.
Fucking what?
I was trying to say people, and then people were more bougie, but people and bougie mixed together to poopy.
People were more poopy. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, honestly.
No, people were more bougie, meaning that there was like a lot more people there who.
Yeah, it was the it's the white man's neighborhood,
Bro, no, it's Indians.
It's the fall white man's neighborhood.
Wait, where are you talking about?
Nothing. I'm making a bad joke.
Okay, I was about to say that place is like very Indian now. It's like to the point where it's like. Do you have
continue.
Wax paper?
No, I'm just.
Or parchment paper?
Nope.
Because that doesn't make any difference to you. It doesn't change any bit of the light.
I know, it just makes me feel happy.
Just feeling the top layer of skin just slowly burning off.
It's like having somebody hug you. I really need a hug.
I'm not even as a joke keeping
this in.
I'm just desperately starts breaking down. I need a hug. Oh.
You see, you don't understand. I crave physical affection, Rishi. So yeah, applications are open if you want to hug me. Business hours are, I'll put them in my Instagram bio. Just come whenever if you're free. All right.
I don't know if he was joking then or he was serious.
No, I'm joking.
Okay, cool.
I don't have business hours. If I wanted somebody to hug me, dude, if I wanted somebody to hug me, I would say, hey, can we hug, please?
Yeah, no, totally. Joke.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Ha 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 ha. Ryan is so funny. Ha 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 ha.
I'm responsible for more than 50 disappearances in this state of Illinois. Wait, hang on. I need to find it. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, fuck. Oh, I got it. Rishi, I want you to hear a poem, all right? This is very important. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm wanted in 4 states for 13 accounts of home invasion between the years of 2003 and 2009.
No. Okay. Take a deep breath and tell. No, actually, send it to me. I want to read it. Send it to me.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm wanted in 4 states for 13 accounts of home invasion between the years 2003 and 2009. This means
send it to me.
When I was 0 years old,
Ryan,
and when I was
send it
6
to me.
years
Ryan,
old. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Yeah.
Wait, you were born when?
I was born in 2003. You know this.
Right. So you're not wanted, I'm just kidding. No, I forgot that you were born in 2003. I knew that you were born after me, but I keep on forgetting. I remember what month I'm born in. Okay. Please realize that. Don't send it. Text it to me or something. Or
text it. I'll just send it to you over Discord. Fuck it.
Okay, do that. I'll read it. But no, the thing is, I remember I'm born in December, but people who are born after me, I forget the fact that they have to be born in the next year. They can't be born in 2002. If they're younger than me, they have to be born in 2003 at that point. or like they're cutting it pretty close. So I keep on
They're
forgetting.
fucking cutting it pretty close.
They're cutting it like real close there. No, I keep
You're
on
cutting it
forgetting that like December, and then it's like the next year. So it's like, oh yeah, you're younger than me, right? Yeah. So you're born in 2003. It's like, yeah, of course. Did you send it? Yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah, they're cutting it pretty close. They're cutting it pretty close.
Oh yeah. Okay. What the?
I'm sorry.
White. Just... Okay.
All right, we're good.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. I am wanted in 4 states for 13 counts of home invasion between the years of 2003 and 2006. No, what if you just like go up to like a poetry thing? It's like, now I know this is gonna start off sounding really basic and amateur, but I really need you guys to just focus, pay attention, okay? Roses are red. Violets are blue. I am wanted in 13 states for home invasion. Just dead, just ready to the judge's eyes. For home invasion. From between 2003 and 2006.
Oh,
I have 14 bodies in my basement. What?
This reminds me. So I went to a karaoke thing tonight, which was held by a UIC choir, right?
Okay.
And right before I sang, I said, "Hey, this is for my best friend Rishi and Ryan. I miss him every day." And everybody in the audience is like, "Aw," because they thought you were dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I was like,
Ryan light. No, Ryan said I was dead. Ryan told people I'm dead. Why did you tell people?
I was like, no, I didn't say you were dead. I said, oh, I miss him every day, and they're like, "Aw," and then I go, "Oh yeah, he's not dead. He's in Texas," and everyone starts laughing. That's what I do best.
So you tell me like a good split second. If someone like walked in, heard that, and left without hearing the second part, they will just assume that this kid named Rishi and Ryan is just perished.
They go down
from a gang-related incident in South Chicago.
Oh god damn it! Hey, you best. Never mind. That's not. This is the time for
no, this is something I wanted to touch up upon. So you live in Chicago. You are Chicago. No. No.
I think you skipped a few steps.
Okay, you live in Chicago. Okay, and I feel like this is just unnoticed.
I am Chicago.
This is Chicago style. Skyline just has to merge out of you. Just start screaming in agony. No. So
Chicago style beatdown.
So I noticed this just now. Like not just now, but like when I moved here, I've noticed this.
Mm-hmm.
You're in Chicago. Would you say not patriotic, but you like feel like you belong to Chicago? You live in like
no.
You don't feel
I do not belong here, dude.
Okay, no.
I belong in Aurora, where shit isn't weird all the goddamn time.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. But when you go outside, okay, stop not talking to me, but when you go outside and tell just completely random people who don't know what Aurora and Naperville is, do you tell them I live in Aurora and Naperville? Or do you tell them I live near Chicago or I live in Chicago?
Oh, I say I live near Chicago. But like when someone's like, "Where are you from?" I say Aurora and Naperville.
Yeah, I know. But so I am not talking about you physically feeling like you belong and you must stay in Chicago.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you feel like patriotic sounds like doesn't sound like the right way to put it, but you feel patriotic to Chicago.
Kind of, sort of, kind of.
Elaborate.
No.
Please. I need to get a point across.
Like, okay, so I live in Chicago. I wouldn't say I live in Chicago because like I can see the Willis Tower from my dorm, but like I'm in Greek Town basically, which is like apartments.
Of Alpha, dude.
No, Greek Town. Not that kind of Greek town. Like Greek restaurants, Greek Town.
Oh.
Putain, Rishi. Putain, Shaker. Putain.
Oh. I'm sorry. Are you now a cultured man?
No.
What else?
If I was Rishi, if I was a cultured man, I wouldn't have called you a whore.
What?
Yeah, so putain in French means whore.
Wait, say that again.
Putain, Putan.
In French?
That's a
Why did
French
my
word
French
that means
teacher teach me
whore.
that? She taught me everything but that. She taught me déshabille-toi, couche-toi sur la table.
What does that mean?
Take off your clothes and get on the table. Okay, well, she did like teach me this.
I think your French teacher might have I think your French teacher might have desired you carnally.
No, I don't. Did you take French? Yeah, you took French in high school.
I did. That's why I know.
I don't know why, but both of my French teachers were amazing. They were so chill.
Lucky bastard. Wait, no, my French teachers were chill too. Never mind.
Because when I talk to people who did like other languages, they talk about how the teacher's like extremely strict or the only teacher. In that case, it was Chinese was only one teacher, so there was like nothing to compare it to. But like German and Spanish, they would like saying, "Oh yeah, pretty strict, just straightforward teachers." But I feel like for French, for some reason, those teachers were so chill and laid back. They would joke so.
Yeah,
often.
they were. They were really fucking
so
chill.
I loved them. They were so awesome.
Yeah, my French teacher. Yeah, Madame Klein.
Madame Klein.
She showed me
was amazing.
Did you see? You got to see Les Intouchables too, right? You also
the
saw
Untouchables.
Les Intouchables.
I saw that
the movie.
I saw that in French too.
Yeah, but you still
I forgot
saw
who
movie.
my teacher was in French too. She was so funny. She taught me so much French that I actually tried to remember because this is the year I tried to remember the French.
Yeah, but Les Intouchables, great movie. Watch it.
It's actually like highly Untouchables. I prefer everyone watch it in French, and then watch the Kevin Hart version. If you watch it in French, because I feel like there's a lot of jokes in the French version that they're able to get away with because else.
The Kevin Hart version is not as good.
Did you watch it?
No.
Then how would you know?
Because I'm a fucking purist.
Only now. Only for this specific movie, you're purist.
Only for this one movie.
I hate that. Okay, no. So what I was saying is, I heard like how all these teachers were like so strict. Like, bro, that's not like these French teachers were so nice. But as I was saying, so you know the hospital section, where you learn about what the doctor would say and then what you would say in return. So the doctor would say, "Oh, get on the table," you know. The examination.
Oh, take your clothes off and get on the table.
No, take your clothes off and then what is it? Wear a gown because you're supposed to transition to a gown for your checkups. So I was sitting there in class and I was like, okay. Now this is like a few months in, so I've made a name for myself in this class. Everyone knows who I am in this class. I actively seek out this information. My teacher will willingly give it to me, joke about it, and then just go on with her life. Like, I mean, joke about it at the point where she would ask me always, every time I ask a question, she'd be like, "Are you going to use this on a girl?" I was like, "I don't know." She's like, "Well, ladies, you heard it here, man." So, I mean, that was like the type of environment it was. Like, we all knew each other really well. So I was like, okay. Madame, I have a question. And now keep in mind, for at least in my French classes, I never spoke French when asking a question.
Yeah.
I only spoke French when I needed to speak French. Because the thing is for me, when it comes to my assessments, for some reason, both classes, I'd average at an 80. But when it comes to homework, I would flunk it completely.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
I don't know how. Bro, yeah, okay. You want me to start speaking a bit in French? I can do that. But you want me to write down the parts of a house? I have no.
Oh, okay. You had an excuse. I just didn't do the homework.
Neither did I. That was the whole point because I didn't know what it was. I was like, I don't. Like, because I wrote down like extensive notes. This was junior year. So this year I started as like, you know what, I'm going to buckle down on this notes thing. So I took it really seriously, my notes, and especially for French class because I liked French. And my mom knows French. And that was like the only reason I took it. I know.
Wait, your mom knows French?
Yeah.
Why didn't I know this?
I haven't mentioned it too often. I mention it like every once in a while. Not too often.
That's fucking sick.
But knows French, meaning that she can somewhat understand it. Like
that's
the caliber
pretty
I
sick.
do. So like when she goes to France, she can't just talk to the locals.
Well, yeah, that's because the locals.
She can like understand
the
what these
locals
things.
are fucking hilarious.
The locals are like crazy. I'll get into that after this. But wait.
Speaking broken French. Ah, yes,
Oui,
American.
Americano. Oui, raison.
It's always because you'll go up to a local and you'll be like, je me, and they'll be like, I fucking speak English, right?
Okay,
Dumb
no,
bitch.
I'll get to that. I'll get to that. There's a reason. Okay, there's a funny thing about that. So, she knows it like to an extent, and I was like, oh, I need to take a language. What language should I take? My dad was like, take Spanish. Smart thing to do. Either Spanish or Mandarin or Chinese. Either I'll take the language of business and get in ties with Alibaba and Xi Jinping, CCP for the win, China #1, love me, or Winnie the Pooh bad, Winnie the Pooh very bad, America very bad, China #1.
I see you joined the cult of your own, huh?
No, I'll get to that. So
the cult
or the no. I'm trying to continue this before I forget what I'm trying to say.
All right.
I'm not going to join a cult. I'm not like you, Ryan. Or and then the other one was Spanish, and Spanish makes sense because I was living in Chicago area, Chicagoland. It's either you need to know English, and at this point, any Indian language. I mean, any Indian language except more like the Malayalam, like Hindi and Tamil are like the two languages. Like if you want to know any language, one of the two you should know when you live around this area now.
Yeah.
And then Spanish, because it was a large Spanish population. I mean, there was from 2010 up until 2010, where we lived was a majority Spanish. And then when one Indian guy came and said, you know what? Nice grass. Everyone came. I mean, everyone. Like you can see.
Did you just say nice grass?
Yeah. So what I had to do in my class, I'm going off on a tangent. This has to pertain to this, but in class, and I took an American Society class, so it was both English history, U.S. history and U.S. history based literature. So
yeah.
Literature, but yeah. So
it's the class where you had to read The Great Gatsby.
Yeah. So the thing is, in almost all of these high school classes, when they're giving you information or analytical information, yes, it's a bit out of date in years wise. Yes, it's a few years back. Maybe in this case, it was like 5 years back, 6 years back. So generally speaking, that's not really anything to worry about. 2010 is still very recent and very current in a lot of analytical data. But when it came to the population, it was so wrong. I was like, I looked at this and I told my teacher, this is so incorrect. And it was like, what do you mean? It's like all this orange, which was supposed to depict Hispanics, and then purple was, I think, Asians. I said, this should be flip-flopped. Bro, before you know it, there'll be cows on my street, man. You gotta like change this up. And it was like, yeah, I know. It was like
before you know it, there won't be a street. It's just gonna be a dirt road.
Exactly. Before you know it. No, but like what I was saying, it's like split. It was immediate change. It was crazy.
Damn Hindus stealing our roads.
Oh, and then here in Texas, here we come, baby.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad because immigrants steal your jobs. Be mad because immigrants steal your roads.
Yeah, bro. The houses here are skyrocketing because of us.
Yeah.
But okay, so as I was saying, it's like Spanish was very clearly the logical option. And that too, it just kind of made sense wherever you are in the US for the most part. If you know Spanish, you can talk to a whole bunch of more, you can talk to like a lot more people. Like English and Spanish, those are two languages. If you want to live in the US, you can live anywhere and one of the two will be useful. Or both of them will most of the times be very useful. But no, I chose French because my mom said she would help me in my homework.
That's a perfectly reasonable reason.
She didn't really help me.
Oh, fuck.
So the thing is, I knew she learned French because of a renovation we did. So we redid our basement to make it a finished basement.
Oh yeah, we had to do that too.
So when we did ours, the guy who came was of either Polish or French descendant. And my mom mentioned how she knows French, and they kind of talked a bit back and forth in French. And that's when from that point I realized, she knows French. Dude, the thing is, when it came to my homework, what she would do is exactly what I would do. No, she understood grammar. That was the only thing in French she understood was grammar. And I was like, how? How do you understand grammar?
I'm gonna be honest. The people who worked on your basement sound a lot better than the people who worked on my basement. Because
no, they were like
they showed
so
up.
nice. We literally left our house to go on a Disney cruise ship, and they were still in our house during the basement. We left everything there.
Damn.
And
These guys are trustworthy.
No. I think we knew them through like a family friend. Like they were like really chill. So
because like the people who did my basement, like they did like 3/4 of the work, and then one of them insulted my mom, and dad chased them out of the house, and they never came back. So
why don't
they fuck
this?
Oh, because I forgot. Two, because there's no way for me to bring this up in casual conversation.
Oh, you just brought this up in casual conversation.
What the fuck about this was casual? You called me a chicken fucker.
Ryan, realize none of our conversations ever really are remotely casual. So I don't know. You could have brought this up multiple times, but that's besides.
We're talking about your basement. So I was like, basement. Because like you were talking about finishing your basement and like monkey. I need to still
get to France. We haven't even touched up on France, and that was supposed to end. Before that, I was supposed to touch up on something I realized when I moved here. Oh my God, we're so out of sorts. Okay, so as I was saying,
yeah. So Rishi has ADHD, by the way.
I don't know that. You don't know that.
I don't know that. That's true. You could have ADHD. I could definitely have ADHD.
But I don't think any of us would be surprised. We'd kind of be like, it makes sense. Like
my head fucking.
We know what X equals now. It makes sense. Good enough for me. Like, give me that Adderall, baby. So,
if it turns out that literally I've had like, okay, ADHD, I understand, but if it turns out I've been autistic this whole time, I might flip my shit because I could have dealt with that so much fucking earlier than now and had it not be a problem.
I feel like in my case, if anything came up, I would not remotely be surprised. Like, I mean, at all. I have just kind of accepted the fact. Yeah, even if I come up perfectly clean. No. I want to keep in mind, I feel like self-diagnosed to an extent is good. You should know what you're feeling. If you realize you're getting symptoms of certain things, but you're not comfortable talking to people about it, but you understand what you're going through, that's good to an extent, but you can't just say, oh, yes, I am this, and it's 100%. So for the most part, I feel like I'm this, but for all I know, I could be perfectly clean. So if I'm perfectly clear, I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, no.
So
I would be I would be a little intrigued. But if I was anything else, I would be, ayo, man, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. But so saying, your test results just came back. Turns out you're a sociopath.
Makes sense to me, baby.
Also, you have AIDS.
Okay, so you see, I got a problem with that.
Wait, legitimately,
poultry
or
isn't an issue, right? I heard poultry was perfect.
Rishi, you fuck. And you called me a chicken fucker. And you called me a chicken fucker.
I didn't realize that.
You called me a chicken fucker. Everybody, listen, this is very important. Rishi is a chicken fuck. No, I'm okay. I'm playing.
Okay, wait. So I moved to Texas, and I realized, oh, you know what? Spanish might have come in use. But that's besides
now. Okay, so that part is tied. Now talk about the French part.
Okay, the French part. So I was watching these people talk, and they were like, "Oh, France is so cool." You know, people there are so respectful. I was like, "Hey, what part of France did you go to? What part of France did you go to?"
Not Paris.
Not. They went to Paris. I'm like, what part of Paris did you go to? Like, did you go to the bougie side? If you went there, then respectful because they're getting paid a bunch of money because you're bougie. But the thing is, France.
You go to the Scotland of France.
I feel like people don't understand when they think of any European city. They're like, "Oh, it's a million times better than the U.S." It's like, nah, bro. It's like the U.S. over there is like the same. The pros and cons almost add up to equal each other.
Unless you're living in Delhi.
When we went there, the place we went to like the most regular place. I mean, not at all. We had to take a subway or a.
You had to take the fucking tube.
Yeah, we had to take. I don't know. I was thinking.
No, that's the Britain one.
No, tube is still. Well, I'm pretty sure they still call it a tube. They don't call it the subway. It's the tube still, for the most part. So we had to take the tube in order to get into Paris. So we were like near Paris for the most part. We're in Paris, for lack of a better term, I guess. But the thing is, when you're there, if you don't know how to speak French, they don't know how to speak English. That was something we realized. Literally,
You
we
don't give a shit.
went there and we asked, do you speak English? She's like, yeah. Do you speak French? My mom was like, no. I was like, I don't speak English. I was like, bro, not cool. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, nowhere that I feel like that's a misconception people have, because when they think of Paris, London, Ireland is exactly what you think it is. It's rainy and depressing. Everyone's an alcoholic. Literally, we went there. We went there, and our morning view was a decaying cemetery.
That actually sounds sick.
It's
not gonna
sick
lie.
until you realize that this is what you gotta see like for like a good week, and you're like, "Ayo, I'm supposed to be excited about saying alcohol now."
Yeah.
And that was a large part of our trip. Was just, and I was like, my dad was the only one who understood everything. I was like, this was like a while ago, like 2015. Just wow.
Back when Rishi wasn't a raging alcoholic.
As I was saying, when we went there was no AC because the concept there doesn't really exist. Kind of like here in Texas, heater doesn't exist. So like during the day, we're actually pretty cold. Yeah, no. So that's there. So that was the whole French part, and that leads all the way back to speaking French, which led back to Spanish, which led back to what I figured out when I moved here. Okay. So you said you feel somewhat patriotic in a sense, lack of a better term, to Chicago.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, not really, because like
that intensifies when you move out.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I wear this hat only. I have 2 other hats. And in fact, I have a hat that I've declared my favorite hat. But no, I will wear a Chicago hat when I go out. If people ask me what the best pizza is, it's Illuminati's. Okay, it's Old Town Pizza. Old Town Pizza is actually like really good.
Yeah, well, that's because Chicago style pizza is unironically the best kind of pizza.
When I lived in Chicago, I didn't like Chicago style pizza.
Fucking heretic.
Because I didn't really have authentic Chicago style.
You fucking heretic.
I didn't have authentic Chicago style. I didn't have.
I've
never had Chicago style. I never had Chicago style. I only had New York style, so I could base it off of New York or Jets Pizza. So I was like, I kind of like New York style over Jets Pizza. And then my mom was like, you know what? I realize now, out of the 11 years we've been here, never had
infidel. You
out of the
heretic.
10 years of being in this place, we've never had authentic Chicago style pizza.
You can't fucking say that.
We had Illuminati's, and it was like, oh my god, this is so good. We had Dolton, and I realized that Chicago style is better because it had Chicago style now.
Because it's fucking.
I had my basis of New York style because I didn't have proper Chicago style.
I'm still calling you an infidel.
No, I will not stand by that. Okay, I defend it when I'm here. Like actually though, I defend the pizza. That's what I'm talking about. Like when people ask, that's Chicago style. Fucking great. Illuminati's, Old Town, Giordano's. Giordano's is not even a pizza place. Giordano's is really good though. No, Giordano's is the pizza place. That's not the place I'm talking about. Illuminati's is good. Illuminati's is expensive, but like fills you up. Old Town, it's near where you live. Old Town is actually insanely good. Like you buy one of those and it's lasting you like a whole week and a half. And then there was Belvita. I don't remember Belvita. Was that just coffee?
Yeah.
Do you remember Belvita pizza?
It's fucking super coffee.
Okay. Do you remember Belvita pizza?
No, because I never had it.
Have you had? You live. So when you go back, get like Old Town. It's like insanely good.
Wait, what do you mean when you go back?
You go back to visit your parents in Aurora.
Oh yeah, sure.
Have you had Chicago style in Chicago yet?
I've had Illuminati's.
Illuminati's is good, yeah.
Illuminati's.
When I visit, so we got to go to a Thai place when I come, and then we got to go to a good Chicago place.
I know a good Thai place.
I know, you told me there's a Silver Spoon.
The Silver Spoon. God, if you're fucking listening to this, go to the Silver Spoon. They're great.
I'm really good. Apparently, I've never had.
I would willingly die for the people who cook these fucking crab ribs.
You've said that. I feel like you said that quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, so, but I fucking mean it.
No, but what I was saying is,
for you. My
mom asked me this. She was like, "When did you start becoming such a fan of Chicago?" I was like, "I don't know. I guess since I moved, I realized how much I liked the place."
It's only when you lose it.
I know. I
realize what you had when it's gone.
Exactly. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Texas. It's amazing. I really like the place.
I don't. Fuck Texas. I'm kidding.
No, Texas is good. I prefer the weather here
Yeah,
over
obviously. You don't have
Chicago,
to.
but at the same time, I kind of want to visit Chicago in the winter.
You
I
should.
want to see Macy's,
You should. You should come visit in the winter.
but I can't
Why not?
because I want to experience a Texas winter.
Okay, we'll experience half of Texas winter and experience the rest of it in Chicago. You don't
No,
have to
no,
stay for the whole of
I
fucking
don't. I
Chicago.
mean, I
Show
literally
up for
will not be
2
able to
days
come,
and then
bro.
fuck
Remember,
off.
I'm like in an apartment. We're still trying to figure out when the house is. Whole thing. Remember, bro. I'm not gonna be able to come during the winter. It's literally not gonna happen, like at all.
I can buy you a plane ticket.
Go ahead, but I'll probably just give it to a homeless guy. I'm not gonna be able to come. I am not. I am unable to come, Ryan. Ryan, I'm not.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking November. You don't gotta remind me.
No. Okay. So, when was I getting into? No, but that was like the whole thing. It's like, oh, like when you start becoming like so, go Chicago. Like when I was there, it wasn't that at all because I lived there. I didn't realize how much I really liked the place. But like when I left, I was like, ayo, I like really like Chicago. When people are like, oh, but isn't Chicago dangerous? I felt so tough saying like, ayo, we used to leave at the dead of night. And like the metro, from like certain places, you had to go through the south. It was amazing. No, when I was younger, we had to cross the tracks at the dead of night. I remember this vividly. We visited an Al Capone shop.
More. Tell me more.
So, for those of you who don't know, when you go to Chicago, why you see like Al Capone a lot is because we consider Al Capone like the father of Chicago. We, even though he's like a bad guy, even he's a bad guy, right?
Yeah,
But it's
that's
like
the
the
reason
same
a
way
lot
that
of us
people
can get fucking
idolize
drunk.
like Scarface or Patrick Bateman. We just idolize him because he was such a father of Chicago. He brought so much fame and fortune to Chicago. You know,
He murdered a bunch of people,
even though
and
he
that made
murdered a
us
bunch of
famous.
people, but like it's like if you see like a father or something like that, it's like that type of figure. We kind of like him, but hate
He's
him.
like the
we
Great
don't want that
Chicago
guy.
Fire.
No, not at all. Actually,
Yeah, kind
like,
of. My fucking
like,
school idolizes the Great Chicago Fire to the point that our fucking mascot is flames.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's valid, accurate. But what I'm trying to say is like we don't want an Al Capone because we kind of don't want to deal with that. But at the
If he
same
comes
time,
back, we'll kill him. But like
no,
he
like,
brought us a bunch of fame.
if he came back, we'd be like, "Ayo, bro, we kind of don't want this right now." But at the same
Al
time, we like
Capone came
idolize him.
back.
So the thing is, like, when you go to like these small, I don't know if you go to the bigger shops anymore, but a while ago, when you went to the smaller shops, like the ones where you get the mugs and the keychains, the ones where like, oh, I gotta get something for the aunt, and you just pop by right next to the train station. They'll always sell Al Capone things. Just keep that in mind and get it because it's like a very Chicago thing. To the point where like literally you will not get it anywhere but Chicago because it's strictly Chicago. I didn't even know this.
Where do you think Bloody Monday happened, huh? Fucking Detroit?
No, like,
Didn't think so.
if you go, no, pro tip, if you visit Chicago and you want to get something that is like strictly, oh, this is Chicago, don't get a Chicago skyline mug. Don't get that because that is a very general thing. Get something very specific, which is Al Capone. Get something Al Capone related. I'm telling you, get something Al Capone related.
Get Al Capone's severed head.
Get it? No, get like an Al Capone mug, keychain, or something, because it is.
Inherit his
I
criminal.
don't even know why I'm like on this tangent. It's like it's a strictly Chicago thing.
So you were talking. You went into the Al Capone store.
Yeah,
what happened?
no. So like I remember we visited like a store, had a bunch of Al Capone things, and this is when I asked her. I was like, "Why do we like see this?" And she was like, "I don't know." And I like kind of like thought about it for a bit. I was like, "Like a bad guy everyone likes, I guess." But apparently, when I was younger, before I had a proper consciousness, we used to just cross the tracks to get to the train station.
I mean, logically, that makes sense.
Ryan, you say that, but you try doing it. It is petrifying. Because the thing is,
but don't trains have headlights?
Yeah, but you see, you can't really see the headlight if it's coming at a curve. Because
good point.
Light does a curve, okay? So like the track is here,
Couldn't
but
you
it like
hear
curves.
the train though?
Okay, the thing is, these are all good points that yes, you can, but at the same time, when it comes, you're just not gonna like realize what's going on. It's like kind of like an in the moment thing. So I was like petrified.
Deer in the
like
headlights.
Yeah, it's like that was something that we used to do, which blew my mind. So we used to just cross the tracks at the dead of night. It's like real safe, real safe. Real safe. But yeah, bro, I realized that when I moved here, I became like weirdly patriotic to Chicago.
You sound a lot more homesick.
I
Also,
can't-
you fucking shaved. You shaved.
No.
No, you didn't.
From the last episode, no. I've just decided, you know what, I'm gonna, because before I started shaving, it was like ugly. It was pretty bad. And then I shaved. And I was like, my mom, I was talking to my mom. I was like, I'm just like kind of like let it grow a bit. I want to see what happens. Because I wear a mask anyway, so no one's gonna see my face besides like you and people in my home and me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Unfortunately.
but I just kind of wanted to see what it looked like for the time being.
Yeah. I ended up shaving too. So like my sideburns and stuff are gone. So all that's left now is the mustache and the goatee.
Yeah, no, because things I liked the stubbled look, I guess. So I wanted to try to see if I can get it. You can ever so slightly see it up here. I guess it's because I've got a harsh light just beaming on my face. But it's there, I guess.
You'll have to deal with the consequences of your actions eventually.
Yeah, I'll probably just shave it off. I like being clean shaven. I look younger.
You do.
Like I need to look younger. I don't. Okay, Ryan. I told you I'd get your money done. A few more hours. Come on, man. It's like 11:15. It's not 12 o'clock yet, right?
It's fucking 11:15. God damn.
11:15. We've been talking for a while. This was a good episode.
This is good.
And we're and the title, by the way, for everyone, if you haven't already known by reading the title and hearing it before, is Ryan tells people I'm dead. Ryan tells people Rishi's dead. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna call it that. Maybe.
I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on that title, honestly.
Me neither. I'll figure it out. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching or listening. So
holy shit! Wait, we're done? We're actually done?
Bro, we've talked for over an hour.
Yeah, but like it feels like we're just cutting it off, you know?
Kind of. Okay, thank you guys so much for listening. If you listen to this on Spotify or any of the streaming platform, check us out on YouTube. If you're watching us through YouTube, check us out on our streaming platforms, Spotify.
It really helps us out.
Podcast, all those other stuff.
It'll help Rishi afford a better mic.
It really does like help us out because we get a lot more analytics through there. All sorts of stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I feel like this was a good episode. This was a good one. This
was nice.
Yeah.
It's always good to talk to my best friend.
Cool. Not here. Bye.
What?